What's up guys, LadyMeg here with more Dragon Age Inquisition Nightmare Guide. And we are pretty much where I left off in the last video. I just talked to a few of the companions and picked up some herbs and did one requisition order off camera. So now we are ready to go to Royeaux. Well, just about. We're actually going to go in here and talk to Mother Giselle for a second.
How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Damned if I know.
Well, you know how these things go. At least, I hope someone does.
You love to bring a little light into the darkness. And I'm glad to see it. Too many see laughter as antithetical to the chant of light. They imagine Andraste as a grim warrior all her life, forgetting that she loved and was loved in return. I hope she found time for laughter during her trials, as I hope you do.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. If you could do
Okay.
it may not seem like much.
Bye-bye.
Farewell.
Farewell.
You know, Mother Giselle seems tolerant and open-minded, but she is definitely a racist because she doesn't like Tevinters.
The Inquisition
Who
cannot
couldn't
remain.
like Dorian?
She
She's
can't
fucking
prove it was
awesome.
founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This conversation can go slightly better if you're human.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denver, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentagus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Oh, Josie, you're so convincing.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meantime.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk. Whoops, I was lighting a candle. Sorry.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Sometimes I think my character looks cross-eyed,
And each
but I think they
visitor will
all do
spread
that.
the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
I think the chick that voices Josie is in the new Blood and Wine DLC for The
You're
Witcher.
Or, well,
I think she's
one
the
they're calling
Duchess.
the Herald, anyway. I hope.
Yeah,
My name is Maeve.
I know.
I research demons and other creatures. I found... Yes.
This is extremely important on Nightmare. Turn as much research in as you can. It's very helpful. Very, very. So it's definitely good to make sure you're looting your enemies. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is build those watchtowers. We have coal to do that.
All right.
No, not yet. Contact Clan Lebellin. And I think we're gonna send Leliana to do all those missions, because I think if you use anyone other than Leliana, it gets the clan killed. And we can send Josie for Varric's mission.
Let us begin.
And now we shall head to Val Royeaux.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle is enthralled. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Leliana? Right now we can't approach anyone
She's
for
gonna
help
go
with the
with me
breach.
because I only have 3 followers.
Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Companions, whatever. They're called different stuff for different games. Squad mates in Mass Effect. Skyrim, they call them followers, and this, just companions, I guess. Your inner circle, I think that's actually what they call them. That's weird to say. Oh, it's a letter from Dennett.
The city still mourns.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many
You
Templars.
have the tiniest
There are
eyes
Templars
ever.
here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
I always wished I could have a cool hood like the ones Leliana scouts have,
They
but
wish
the
to protect the people
mage's hood
from
works.
us.
Protect them from me.
Protect them from the blasphemous Herald of Andraste, I'd say.
Surely they cannot think such a thing.
Why not?
They wouldn't be the only ones.
You think the orders returned to the
Okay, can I move?
to deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all
It
that
changes
occurred.
nothing.
It just means I have a larger audience to convince.
Perhaps.
As you say, my lady.
It's good to read these because they give you 50 experience points each. Experience points are very much necessary. Makes it so you don't have to go out and do hard menial shit just to level up so you can actually do a story mission. Because, I mean, if you're doing it on Nightmare, it's best to not, you know, try and fucking 100% the game. I mean, you can if you want, but that sounds terrible. This is not an easy game to 100%, and I definitely wouldn't want to do it on Nightmare. And it's not that it's not easy, because it kind of is, it's just, it takes a fucking long time to do a lot of the shit. All the astrarium thingies, all the shards. I read everything. I think so. The shard, and then the rifts, you have to freaking, do you know how many rifts? You have to get like 90 of them or something like that.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me.
And yeah, imagine doing all those rifts on freaking
Together, we mourn
Nightmare, because pretty much it's like, or maybe it's 75 rifts. I can't remember, but it's pretty much every rift in the game you have to do. It's like almost all of them.
You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Isn't that Cassandra's protege? Like, why don't they acknowledge each other here?
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker,
Well, that's rude.
what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing.
What?
Templar,
Is that a mage in the
Val
background? A
Royeaux
Templar
is
mage?
unworthy of our protection. We march.
There's like a guy wearing robes, and the only people that wear
Charming
robes
fellow,
are
isn't he?
mages, and like,
Lord
oh, maybe I
Seeker
guess he
Lucius
could have
gone
been,
mad?
like, no, because like all the religious people are chicks, like only like lowly people can be, are men in the church, so I don't understand why they had a robed
He took
Templar.
over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
It doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Not so fast. I don't care about you. You, though.
Ever since our divine was murdered, toothless old fools are lost without
what
her.
they're saying real?
What other grand
Yes,
plans?
it's true. God, I hate when everyone talks at the fucking same time. It's always good if you have the option to get your companion's opinion, because it will almost always lead to, I think it actually, every time it'll lead to approval.
Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess.
Can't even hear what this bitch is saying. There's like no fucking audio.
Invite her, if it pleases.
Head to Haven then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
What's that? An
Where?
arrow with a
Oh,
message.
it's over here. Boom, boom. I wasn't trying to talk to you.
I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
Pray to the Maker for strength, not forgiveness.
Have I not tried? And Rust, I cannot fight.
That guy's weird. Oh, that's right. We have to search for shit. I always forget that you can't just go get Sarah. You have to find her 3 red freaking handkerchiefs.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
One. Let me out. Let me out of here. Oh. Got stuck. Oh, wait. Can I jump over the side? Will it let me? Oh, hell yeah, that was fucking awesome. I wasn't sure if that would actually work.
I believe that mess.
You are the Herald of Andraste.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Okay, I know the Orlesians are supposed to represent French people, but does she really have to use a French word? I don't remember. I actually don't remember hearing that. It's probably because I skipped through it so many fucking times. But yeah, that doesn't make very much sense to me. It's like they have their own languages and stuff in Thetis. It's yeah, I get like, okay, so I think Kirkwall is like British. It's like London or England, and then like Starkhaven is like Scottish. Well, maybe Kirkwall's not British. Well, yeah, they kind of sound British, but so do the Ostwick. Ostwicks are British. They sound very British. I don't know about Kirkwall. And then Freldons are obviously American. And the Orlesians, yeah, like I said, are French. And then Tevinter are like Middle Eastern. Like they copy areas, but she shouldn't be saying au revoir. That is totally French. It is not Orlesian. It's French. Unless they all the Orlesians speak French, do they? I've never really got that. Maybe I just don't fucking pay attention enough. I don't think they do, though. I always just thought they had the accents.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Sure, why not? I glow. What's going on?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take the weapon?
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Could we take a few moments for sense to reassert itself? Who are you people?
I'm not people, but I get what you want. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I used them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Now on to Vivian.
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
But we don't get to. Just one big ball that doesn't let me wear a dress.
Washed up sisters and crazed
Should have totally let me wear a dress.
No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer to charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I don't give a shit.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doggery. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear for the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning. And you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt.
Burn.
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming?
Why, yes I am.
It's professional, of course.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Okay, I'm back at Haven. I guess that works. Sell some junk real quick.
Here, tell Mother so.
Actually, nope. I guess I'll wear that. I don't have anyone that can wear that. Oh, not till level 7. That's why Cass couldn't wear it. Got it. I should see if I can make myself a bow, actually. I'm working on those fucking horses. Well, that's ugly. This one looks fucking badass. The lyrium reinforced one. That's from the Descent. I don't want an ugly bow. You know, I should just make it. I'll make it. It's Nightmare. No. I'll give the other one to Sarah. Oh, I guess I could have just gone down instead of trying to go backwards. Whoa, okay.
How many people are going to die? It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more uniting? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be...
Oh, Cassandra. She's always my best friend.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
After the Divine's death, they're probably scrambling for allies.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in OhLadyMeg, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity,
Blackwall.
Please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
I don't hate Blackwall. He just kind of gives me the fucking creeps. I don't know why you can get naked for him and not for freaking Cullen. Okay, so now that we've done that, wait, we need to go here. I mean, I know you get naked for Cullen, but you don't see it. The only times that you see your Inquisitor's boobies are, I think, with Sarah and Blackwall. I think that's it. And I think Cullen definitely deserves to see some boobies.
Have you had any trouble with them?
We're actually gonna go ahead and do yes, that. I like that. It helps with upgrading potions. Okay. Now the watchtowers are ready. Ah. Okay, that was nice. Thanks. Okay, so let's send Cullen there. We'll send Liliana there. And can Josephine do this one? Yeah.
At your service.
Cool. I'm gonna run and upgrade my potions real quick. Oh, creme de la creme. Creme totally should have been a romance option. Talk to me. Why won't you? Oh, we're just stuck here. Okay. That was very weird. Well, you talk to my back.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Divinity mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast.
This is
my company commander Iron Bull.
The worst conversation.
If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I will definitely go and get Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Just totally gave Creme the cold shoulder right there. Just talk to my back. Now, I like Iron Bull. I'm going to try and use him more for this nightmare session, but Blackwall is a lot easier to use if you make him two-handed and just really build up his champion. He's kind of beastly. I just don't like him as a person. I would prefer to have Bull, but Bull's kind of squishy. He dies a lot. Did I give you your notes?
You're back. And in one piece.
Yeah. Okay, I did. Cool stuff to sell. Yeah. 5 Prophet's Laurel and 34 Embryon. Okay, what about my regeneration? Okay, so I can upgrade that. Increase duration or increase healing? I don't do that. Oh, I can do both. Oh no, I can't. I need 3 more fucking elf fruit. God damn it. Alright, so we're getting there though. So upgrading the jar of bees is always good. Because they fucking work really well when you upgrade it all the way. The healing mist is actually nice too. I'll go ahead and upgrade that. It's nice to have some people with that. So I usually, because I can usually have 3 potions myself. I don't think I can yet. I have to unlock that. But I usually have the regeneration potion in the bees, along with the healing, obviously. And then I alternate. One person, 2 people get the healing mist, and then 1 other person gets the bees in my party. And that seems to work pretty well for the most part. When they get their 3 unlocked too, everyone gets regeneration potions, because that's just the way to go. Except for Sarah. I always give her bees. I don't ever use you, Vivian, so I'm going to hold off on that. And I'm not going to be using you, Varric. Okay.
There you go.
So we won't give Sarah the regeneration potion. She can have the bees for now. And I think that's all I needed to do. So we'll just go ahead and go back to the hinterlands. And yeah, so we're gonna start here. And we're gonna go get the horses for the Inquisition. This game takes for fucking ever to load. So long. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, I have to level them up. And myself. Woohoo! We'll do that one for right now. Okay, Cass, we'll do that. And we'll do this one too. And Solus. We're finally there. Revival, yay! Okay. That's not what I meant to do. To go turn in these missions to get the horsies, which gives a good amount of power.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need...
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I built the watchtowers. And Solus likes that because he's a weirdo. And then, look, I killed the wolves a long fucking time ago, but I did.
And our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now.
And Solus likes that too. Totally gets off on me being nice to people. Is that the only elf fruit? God damn it. Give me your horses.
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and...
Will you join? Please join.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Are you Andrastian? This is a matter of faith. The Maker would want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you lot. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Boom. Okay. Thank you. So now we will start heading towards Redcliffe. And along the way we'll stop and kill some fucking bandits and do a little mission for Solus.
It's good to have to trade.
As you can see, I'm not doing side missions. Like I said, it's going to be like the most direct path to beating this on Nightmare. So I'll just show you the best way to get power quickly, which is power is annoying, and that is one thing that I really wish that they would have left out. They could have just had the level recommendation in there, and if you get your ass kicked, then that's your own goddamn fault. I mean, the power is just a little unnecessary because a lot of the side missions are just super grindy, and so if I have to do a whole lot, I'll cut it out. But this is the most direct way to get power in the very beginning, and I'll try and just show the side missions that make it easier to get power without going too far out of your way, without grinding a whole lot. And we'll probably get a high dragon in there or two.
Bandits ahead!
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Boy, lots of stuff to loot. Solas's little mission is right here. Very short. Introduces you to his little elven artifacts that you can start activating in areas to stabilize the veil. They give you power, I think, usually for everyone you activate, so it's good to do this. It also makes Solas like you every time you activate one.
By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth
Sure thing.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank you for joining. I do not think I could have done this alone.
What took you away from your clan?
They were all killed by a demon that our keeper was foolish enough to summon. I am the only survivor of Clan Vernon. I was searching for another clan that would take me in when the breach appeared. Now, I'm doing whatever I can to help with this madness.
That's very nice of you. Let's go. Oh, Solas, where are you?
We'll need focused magical energy to get by.
Yeah, I know you could do it, but you won't, because Solas is here. Where are you? Here you are. Yeah, you hold on to that.
I have heard of this, but never seen it before.
All lies,
It is
Solas.
called veil fire.
You know exactly what it is,
Synthetic magic.
and
The
you've
memory of
definitely
flames
seen
burns
it
in the
before.
soul. The veil is thin. There's an elven artifact nearby.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of why we came. But first, thank you.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Cool.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well.
You mean me? Where the fuck are you?
Our
There you
alliance
are.
is concluded. Go in peace, stranger. I
Couldn't even hear you talking, Solar.
take it. Go with Mathal's blessing.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Now we have to finish off those bandits and then on to Redcliffe. I like how the tents and shit just popped up out of nowhere. It was really cool.
They are retreating. We must pursue.
Yeah, we're going.
One down.
Why aren't they fighting back? They're just standing there. Yay, we're so very close. I would really, really love to do the Templar side, but it is much harder on Nightmare. I'm trying to show the easiest and most direct path, so we're going to side with the mages. But I personally prefer the Templar side just because it's a little bit more interesting. Hold on one second, let me read that. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here and pick up with us getting to Red Cliffs. Right around the corner from here, we'll go ahead and start with our path towards siding with the mages. So thank you guys so much for watching.